This video is going to cover a bent knee adductor side plank with no bottom leg assist. This variation is essentially a groin-based side plank variation so that we aren't just focusing on building glute strength with side planks, but we're also coordinating groin strength in with it for better single leg stance stability and pelvic stability. What Nick's going to do to set up is have himself in a classic bent knee side plank position. Top leg is going to be on a chair or a surface roughly about 18 inches that's nice and cushioned so he'll feel comfortable pressing down onto it, and then also allows the bottom leg to reach underneath it. We're going to make sure that we're close enough that Nick can get his whole knee and his whole shin up onto the chair. If you're slightly shorter in stature, that's okay if this needs to adjust when you actually lift up. We can use the bottom leg to help that out. So as we lift up, we'll make sure that Nick's pressing down into the ground with his whole forearm. That's going to help him feel his armpit and protect the front of his shoulder. Nick's then taking his top hand and feeling his pelvis. We're going to start with a tail tuck even before we leave the ground, and this is to make sure that with a tail tuck, we're hopefully getting better stacking between our pelvis, rib cage, and head. Keeping the bottom leg as an assist for the setup, Nick's going to lift his hips up and forward so that they're no longer folded, but they're in a straight line. At that moment, Nick can adjust his shin as he feels he needs to better meet the chair. If he's comfortable, he's going to lift the bottom leg and hold, feeling both groins work together. And if you want to feel more, you can squeeze the chair with the bottom leg. If you feel confident enough to reach your top hand forward, this is where we're now going to hold for seconds or breaths. Good. And Nick can parachute down to the ground by letting the bottom leg assist and then letting everything come back down as one. During your breathing, during those reps, I want the reps in through the nose, out through the mouth. The breath does not need to be huge and expansive, but it does need to be a nice full breath, okay?